Good evening, everybody. My name is Sallygonewild, and you're watching Gone Wild Radio. This is a little segment on my channel that I want to do where I answer people's questions. But obviously, I don't have much of an audience, so this is going to be more me talking to myself. But I feel like this applies to other people as well, where I can be able to help them out with a similar situation or just try to give as much advice as I can. And it's not always going to be this, not necessarily depressing, but I guess so dark, and that's not even the right word, but I don't even feel like editing this shit, but who cares? Who cares? Obviously, the people that know me, I've been wanting to do this shit for like a while, not even necessarily for like money or a career, but it's just a hobby. I want to record myself playing games, all these story mode games. I want to record myself and be able to look back on it and be like, damn, like, I'm glad I did that shit. And I keep finding myself in these bad habits, and I really haven't grown much in the past year. Last summer, I was pretty much in the same exact position that I am now. I'm older now. I'm a year older than I was last summer. And here I am worrying about the same things, going to the same school, and I really haven't progressed as much as I would like to, and I really haven't progressed at all. And I feel a lot of people my age are going through the same thing. You know, I don't necessarily feel like I'm very good at this. The way I talk, the words that I use, my vocabulary, not very widened as some other people I've seen do this type of stuff, but here I am trying some new shit out. I've been wanting to record some shit for who knows how long, and my thoughts get the best of me. Like, my brain is going against me at all times, and I just have a lot of doubt in what I can do. But in my head, I feel like the ideas that I grasp inside of my head, you see what I mean? I can't even get the words to like come out. The ideas inside of my head, if I had the right tools and knowledge and really worked towards something and worked towards those ideas, I feel like I can make some pretty cool shit. But my doubts get the best of me, and I don't really take action with anything that I do when it comes to school and what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. Obviously, I would take a life where I can make videos and play fucking video games for people to watch me all day, you know, 100% would take that life. But if I'm looking realistically, I'm eventually gonna have to get a real job. I'm gonna have to graduate college, do all that shit. And my brother and my family and just a bunch of people always ask me, like, Jack, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna spend the rest of your life doing? And it takes me back to a clip that I watched of Breaking Bad actor Heisenberg. I forgot his name, but he said after high school, take a year off, take 2 years off, and just do something. Travel, do something you love. And with my work ethic, last semester, my first year in college, I feel like I have taken a year off because I really didn't try my hardest. I've never been one to try hard in school. I've never been academically gifted, and I don't necessarily know where I got that type of work ethic from, and I kind of feel like everything that I've gotten has been handed to me. I love my parents to death, and without them, in the way that they raised me, I don't know what kind of person I would be, because I know right from wrong. Still make some pretty dumb decisions. I'm a normal ass kid, and my dad is the hardest worker that I know, knowing from what he came from, and he's known my mom since he was young, and just knowing what both of them have come from and where they are now and the situation that they're in now, the things that they've been through, I just have the utmost respect for both of them. But for me, I don't know where all the qualities of hard work went. I hope you know what I mean. And I wanted to cut this up a little bit, but I feel like that would remove the natural feeling to it and the human like connection with it, like having a normal conversation with somebody. And I'm just really in a hole, and I know not everything is just broken apart at my feet and everything's just in shame. That's not far. That's nothing. That's not even close to the truth. But I do feel like I'm digging myself a pretty deep hole where I am gonna have to work pretty hard for the first time in my life to get out. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing, because I feel like my body, my mind, my spirit could definitely go through some hard times to evolve myself and to improve my past year. Haven't been doing anything. That's not how people should live their life. And if you're in a similar situation as me, my advice to you and the advice I'm giving to myself is to replace the things that you want to change, those bad habits, whatever it is, whether you want to quit smoking, eat right, you want to go on a diet, you want to lose weight, you want to gain weight, you want to get in the gym, whatever it may be, replace those habits with something else so you can sharpen qualities that need to be sharpened, if that makes any sense. You know, a piece of art isn't a piece of art until you just sharpen all the fine edges, until you make it as perfect as it can be, because nothing in this world is going to be perfect. You're not going to be perfect no matter how hard you try. I've had this idea in my head for my channel, and I know I've uploaded 3 fucking videos in like 9 months, which is a terrible upload schedule, but by no means am I a content creator, by no means am I a YouTuber, but I do this shit as a hobby, and shit, it looks like I'm not having very much fun with the videos that I fucking upload and how often I upload them. But I promise you that I do have good ideas in my head, and if I just get a little bit more consistent, I think I can make some pretty cool shit that a lot of people could enjoy. To allow this to be a little introduction, not only Sallygonewild, but also just like what you want to see with my channel, what you're going to see. I feel like I can reach an audience of not only younger people my age, but also older people with the games that I want to play, give a little bit of nostalgia to those people and make them feel like kids again. And in the end, I just want to not only help myself, but I want to like help other people and really change myself, because the habits that I have now are just breaking myself apart. And I need to cut off a piece of me to allow myself to grow. I'm not a very grizzled person. When I say that, I mean I haven't gone through enough within myself to really find out who I am. And I want to get to know more people and explore new things and go places, explore my own mind, and figure out the things that I like and the things that make me happy. And I want to get smarter. I want to read a book. I want to listen to more music. And I want to just experience more things, because I feel like that's what life is all about, it's about living. You gotta live, and I haven't been living for a while now, for way too long. And living isn't existing. Living and existing are 2 different things. You can exist and be comfortable with the life that you have and live your life full of regret. And deep down, you're gonna want to change these things, and the years are gonna go on like fast as fuck. And when those years go on, you're gonna be thinking like, fuck, I should have done this. Like if I did this a year ago consistently, where would I have been now? Like I was working out hella with my brother a year ago. And I just completely stopped. And like, obviously you can tell. Who knows the shape that I could be in and how I could look if I was consistent for that whole year. I've just been existing. Or you can live. Living, I fiend for change. I'm a junkie for it. I want to change so bad, and I have this person in my head that I want to be, and I believe I said that in my first video. And it's crazy, I remember that because I was 9 months ago. 9 months ago, I was the same exact person sitting here right now, in the same position. Maybe I got a little more money, maybe my hair got a little longer, maybe my thoughts have changed just a little bit, but deep down, I'm still the same person. And the person that I am, I don't want to be anymore. The question that I'm trying to answer these next couple of weeks, maybe even days, what is the difference between living and existing? How do you get out of that hole of just existing? How do you really start living? How do you wake up every day? Say, today's going to be the day that I make the change. This is going to be my first day, because that's the hardest step, is that first step, because you're never going to want to do that. You're going to want to stay in bed, and you're going to want to stay comfortable, and you're going to be like, oh, it's 10 o'clock. I don't want to wake up. I got two hours of sleep left in me. Or you could wake up and you can create something. You could take in some knowledge. Or you can exist and waste your life away. And it's up to you to make that decision. Not anybody else. Nobody else can do that for you. If you're young, like I am, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, 20 plus, you haven't experienced real life yet. So it's not all broken apart. It never was. And you really don't know what that feels like yet. You have a lot of room to grow. And anybody can grow. Anybody can change. But it's not going to happen overnight. You got to put in just a little bit of effort. Just a little bit every day. Because a little bit can go a long way. My name is Sallygonewild. This is Gone Wild Radio. Hope y'all have a good night. 1:06 in the morning, 7/19/2024. It's time for a summer Gone Wild. I think that's what it's time for. I'll be coming at y'all with as many uploads as possible. I say y'all, like y'all motherfuckers actually gonna watch my videos. And you know who I'm talking about. Hood Rich. But for the ones that do, and you actually hear this, I love each and every one of y'all. And you see a video tomorrow, and then the next day, and the next day, and the next day, just know I'm growing just a little bit every day. I'm gaining a little bit of confidence, and I'm becoming that person inside of my head. So I hope y'all have a wonderful night. And grab a drink. I should have said this at the beginning. Grab a fucking drink. Sit back, relax. You know, it's late. If it's in the morning, middle of the day, I hope it's going good for you. But I'm finna hop off, record some more shit right after this, and some more positive shit, because this isn't gonna be every fucking video. I actually want to play games and be a personality for y'all instead of being all dark and depressing. But hope y'all have a good night, good day, good morning. Fucking kill that shit. My name is Sallygonewild, and I will see y'all in the next one. Hopefully it's not 6 months from now. Peace out.